So we started the second game. So we have 1-0 to Barcode, and but remember, it's a best of 7. I mean, they don't even play best of 7 in GSL, I think, or maybe they do in the finals. Maybe, I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think they maybe do in the finals. But like, if you see the pros, they're so fatigued after that. Like, so probably gonna be a lot of frustration. And we're on to the second game. So here we go. We got on the 5 o'clock position, we got Barcode as the blue Protoss. And up in the 11 o'clock position, or maybe 10 o'clock, we got Proxy Shadow as the red Terran. Okay, so it seems like the finals of the IM was best of 7. So yeah, you see that just as much as the pros play, we play with that hardcore. So this is the Born to Win Clan Wars in-house, and yeah. So we're just checking out the finals right now. Let's see here. Standard opening so far. It seems like Barcode once again going for the really early scout, even though it's you can only see there's only one possible spawn for the other player. But I really want to check that nothing weird is going on. And both these players are really great. We have Born to Win Barcode in the top diamond. I think is right now in rank 6 or 7, and we have Proxy Shadow, who is really high platinum as well, but he's playing just like a diamond. So this is gonna be really interesting. So he's going for the racks first this time, not going for the early command centers last game, and he's just switching out his SCVs, getting some harassment from Barcode. No big deal. We have Barcode, a Proxy Shadow, just scouting around, queuing up the SCV like a boss. And yeah, we got Barcode getting his first assimilator, and just a standard early game going on. We have the pros moving back his probe, actually to the Selnaga tower. Wow. Okay, so we got Proxy Shadow actually opting for his second barracks this time. So this is going to be interesting, because I thought he was going to go for greed build this time, but it actually seems like he's going for much more aggression based build this time. So we'll see. Maybe he's still going to go for a bit of greediness after a while, but maybe he's actually like scared of maybe he's a bit scared of that push again. So maybe he's going a bit more safe, or maybe he's actually going for the push himself. Okay, so Barcode still sacrificing one probe to scout. Not sure if I would agree, but I'm so green myself, so I shouldn't be saying anything right now. A bit of supply difference, but it's because like Proxy Shadow is just building up his macro, and it seems like Proxy Shadow saying that he will just troll around, but we'll see. Maybe he's a bit frustrated of the last game, but he's just checking around for proxies and weird stuff, really. And we got 3 gates going on for the pros, like last time. And this time we don't have 4 workers. Wow, he's actually going for another version of the build where you only have 3 workers in the same gas. Interesting. So we have a bit of differentiation from the last game. Okay, so we got concussive shells on the way. This is interesting because he's probably going to opt for Marauders, Proxy Shadow that is. And this is going to be interesting. Let's see if he actually just goes for a Marauder rush here. He didn't go for Proxy Marauder rush, but that one is so cheesy. So I think he's just opting for like a safe push, low damage, but he's neglecting the scout of Barcode, and here he actually might be able to kill it. We'll see here if he notices. Yeah, he notices, and let's see if Barcode can respond. Yeah, he goes away in time. He saves the probe. Great. Okay, so here we got robotics facility building up. So he's going for the same build, just not proxy. And I think we'll see a similar push coming from Barcode as last game. Yeah, I think that'll be it. Actually, we haven't seen any proxy pylons though. So I'm not really sure why he hasn't placed one out. Maybe he's going for a safe expand actually, because he's moving his probe here It seems as he's gonna expand. At the same time we see Proxy Shadow actually expanding himself, so no pushes, just safe expansions from both sides. Really, really cool. And actually you can see here that they're sacrificing map vision just to actually go back to the base. And here we go, Proxy Shadow moving out. He doesn't have stim, he doesn't have any upgrades, but he does have concussive shells. He's working on towards the stim, and he's creating more marauders, and he has rallied these units to the offensive Zeweig tower, so to say, the one close to the barcode. And let's see here, I think barcode is actually gonna see. Here we go. He just sees the army coming, and he's freaking out a bit. Let's see, great splitting by barcode. One sentry's going down, but he's starting to pick off marauder after marauder. And oh no, he actually loses himself and doesn't kill the marauder. Wow, that's so. Oh, that's unfortunate, really. Okay, so we've got Twilight Council building in the back. So I think he's going for Blinkstalker probably, or maybe Charge. We'll see. We got Proxy Shadow still making his expansion. So this is just a harmless push. He's just trying to put on some pressure. And you can see the supplies are extremely similar. Wow, they were actually both 40. And we got, let's see here for units, we got 21 workers for Proxy Shadow, and we got 22 probes for barcode. Really hard names to pronounce. Okay, so really close in supply, really close in harvest accounts. We don't see any workers transferred from the main to the natural, which I think is probably a mistake. It's not macroing right now. I'm not sure why he's. There we go. Now he's building units. And as Buffalo was saying, I think he should actually add more racks because he needs more money spent. He's building a bunker, so he's actually going defensive against this. If you see a lot of TVP, you'll see that the turn is often really aggressive and tries to get more bases than the pros, because pros has a bit more advantage when it comes to bases. Like if you're 2 base versus 2 base, then the pros should have a bit more of a lead. And here we got the teammates talking about what kind of build he should be doing and so on. And meanwhile we got more immortals coming out from barcode. We got Blink coming, and he's just making everything he can, making sure he's not supplied up by making pounds in advance. Great work. And they actually got an observer right over the army, so you can see exactly what he's up against. And here comes the push with 2 immortals, 1 probe for the proxy pounds, of course, and he got 7 stalkers, 2 mortals, and 2 sentries against 4 marines and 5 marauders. But remember, Proxy Shadow has the advantage. Where did he scan? He scanned. Okay, he scanned. Here you can see no army, so he's getting ready for a push, I think. Okay, so here comes the push, but he has 2 bunkers and he has a ton of units, so he might be able to hold. But he's not repairing the bunkers. Oh god. And he's not focusing down the immortals. This could actually end really bad for... No, wait, oh, actually really good for Proxy Shadow, wow. He actually managed to get 1 immortal, and he does lose 1 bunker, 2 bunkers, sorry. But not too many units, not too many units. He actually managed to get the snipe on that observer, really nice snipe. And meanwhile we can see 1-1 coming up for Terran. We can see Stargate getting added on, and reactors. We have a factory building a reactor as well. I'm not sure if that fully started, but probably. And keep making workers soon, I think, at least. And we have Barcode on the other hand. He's adding on more warp gates, and he's adding a robotics base. So he's thinking that the Proxy Shadow is going full bio, and he's completely correct. So we've got Proxy Shadow here. He's putting on some pressure towards the rocks here, and he can actually put on some damage here, I think, if he actually just stims up. Because oh, he actually splits up his army. Wow. Oh, it's a bit off. The timing's a bit off, but I think it's fine. And you can see the more the timing is far away from complete. And oh no, he's actually focusing on the power. Wow. So he loses his entire army, Proxy Shadow. Okay, so he's running away with Stim. Oh, the Blink Stalkers actually catch onto him. Wow. Okay, so back in the base you can see Proxy Shadow adding more Marines. He's just trying to keep the Pro's army low on count, and I understand that, but the problem is that the Terran often wants to be ahead in supply, and right now he's dropping below. As well as the gas and the mineral count, you can see he's pooling like 800 gas, and that's something you do not want to see. Yeah, exactly. Like if he gets a third now, it would be a really strong push from the pros. But if he survives, he's so far ahead. Let's see, where did he scan? He scanned for the infrastructure and see what let's see what he finds. He sees everything. So he sees everything, and he can see that the extended thermal lance is on its way, but no Colossi in sight because of the that was a horrible supply block. Wow. Okay, so what's happening more? Oh, he's actually adding on Vikings, Proxy Shadow. So he knows Colossi is coming. He's adding on Vikings. He got 2 medivacs. And he's not getting 2-2 yet. He is actually spending his minerals now, and now it's the time for the pros to actually pull a ton of minerals and gas. Let's see here. Yeah, so we have a big gateway army with 1 immortal. And here we got like a huge bio, not huge, but we have a decent bio army for this kind of game. Decent bio army. I think he's going for double drops, and he's doing great scans on those observers. Like, it's gonna be so frustrating losing every single observer. And here we can see the double drop. Oh, does he see it? I don't think Barco missed it. Let's see if Barco can see the drop. He sees the army, and here he sees the drop. Yeah, he takes the drop. Oh, actually misses killing the other medevac. So the drop actually goes well. The Colossi didn't die, but here he gets a ton of probe kills. Let's see if we can see any kills. That unit's lost. You see, it's quite even. The process is a bit behind, but quite even. And meanwhile, you can see here, he just cleans up it up, and he didn't lose too many probes. Yeah, he did lose his army, but he's still making a ton more. Like, you can see the supply, he's actually going ahead now. So he lost his army, and he's just rebuilding, really, while the pros are actually opting for a third. So either the Terran has now to just go for one big push and kill the third and just reset the game, or he has to get a third of his own. Because if he doesn't get a third up himself, it's GG. Because the pros cannot be ahead in the economy. That's horrible. So we have Stimpack and Shield done for the Marines, the 10 plus life upgrade. And here we can see actually Barcode sneaking in his observer just to the Marines and Marauders. He sees it's the same composition, a few more Vikings, that's all he sees. And that's a great scan, that was an amazing scan. Wow, those scans are just so amazing. And Barcode, he's just sitting comfortable here, just adding on more and more workers. He doesn't have too many workers, I don't know if you can see that, here we go. He has 41 to 51, so actually when it comes to workers, we have Proxy Shadow in the lead, but we have Proxy Shadow, he's making his command center. He does have a ton of SCVs. The problem here is that we have Barcode with 3 Colossi, which is gonna hurt him a ton if he doesn't kill them early. He needs to add more Vikings, but he's not making any more right now. He's trying to make more medevacs, but he's really hard supply blocked, and he's not using his the energy on his command centers. So here we got 2-2, 3-2 coming up for the Terran. For pros we have 1-1 actually, and the 2-1 coming up, and 2-2 just started. We have a blink for the Stalkers, we have charge for the Zealots, so we can see a really well upgraded army for both the players, but we can see that Proxy Shadow is a bit ahead. So you can see as well, as Evil O pointed out, just here.